Day 7. Still got a phone call available? Good. Right. Elevator. We're going to go. There he is. Hey! Look, I love that he comes downstairs to come talk to Dolly. Isn't that just the cutest freaking thing? Oh my goodness. Protect this man. Can we chat real quick? How's it going? Try to calm him down. Why? What is he upset about? I messed up. Hang on. Shit. Just before we say anything, is he upset? The offline radiation barrier. How do I fix that? You have to sleep on the floor. He's really irritating. Day 5. Okay, so he's just upset because he has to sleep on the floor. Why can't he take shifts or something?
Got a minute? We
Yeah.
need to talk.
Hey, Doc, what's up? What's up?
Whoa, you look tired, man. Everything okay?
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with sleeping on the floor?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Of
Such
course
an
not.
asshole thing,
You have your
dude.
cozy captain's bed.
I'm gonna get you a
All
dormitory.
All right, no need to be so dramatic about it.
Oh, dude,
I'll get you a
stop.
proper dorm.
Sounds like a promise.
I try to calm him
I
down.
can see that you're angry.
Just leave me alone.
Alright, alright.
Come on, let me help. What do you usually do when you feel like this?
I don't know. Go to a bar, I guess. Nothing better than a bottle of cheap, lukewarm beer, am I right?
I guess. Work hard, party hard.
If you work hard, you gotta party hard, right?
You know it.
Alright, we need... I want to do this. Definitely want to make sure we got a place to sleep. Because seeing him on the kitchen floor sleeping the other day broke my heart. That's... we can't have that, alright? Go to the dormitory. Let's head upstairs. Builds. I don't care what it takes. It has to happen. Dormitory. 40 metals. Easy. No. That was a little too big. Alright, we're gonna do it right here. This. Okay. Alright, good. Before we do, we're gonna go ahead and keep going. Alright, that's... Wow, we had such a little bit of time. Well, we're gonna go talk to him real quick. We're gonna go see it, though. We're gonna go see it for ourselves. Oh, goodness. Man, nothing like seeing your own self in 4 different ways take over a whole dormitory room. Well, that's great to hear. Alright, that's all good to go. Is he still working over? Oh, he's in the womb. Need to get him to a new shift because he's not gonna like this for long. How's it going, man? I built a dormitory.
Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for.
Hallelujah.
I hope you sleep well tonight.
I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization.
Sweet dreams, then.
Great. That's good news. Molly. Molly.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
You know what's so interesting to me is I keep thinking about Molly being number 2. She would technically have a number 2 jacket on because the technician has a number 3 jacket on, so there had to have been a clone between us, something else. So it makes me wonder if we should be getting her a jacket too. Let's go take that airlock. We've got the mining thing. We're gonna set up some pylons. Went this way. Now I wonder if this laser will count for 2. Technically, if we do this one, we don't have to do a grappling hook. But the other one, we do. What do we want? Let's just do this one. This one, we need to have this now. Do I just, like, on it, or? Oh, I see. Okay. go. Then don't stand in the way of it, what I'm going to assume. Are you serious? Just vaporizes it and it disappears? Does it go back to my thing? Drill charge. So one drill charge. Craft them the word charge. Okay, so uses one thing. Before we fine, we'll go. Here we go.
Okay. This is not good.
Oh,
We
shit.
are surrounded.
We can make the jump if we get enough speed. I don't know how fast this thing moves. It sounded like, depending on how big the reverberations were.
So much for Plan B.
I think it'll be alright. You could totally jump that. And look, unless it gives way, and then we're definitely screwed, you know? In 24 hours. Okay. Hopefully. Hey. He's asleep. I don't want to wake him up. Alright. Let's go upstairs and we're gonna go talk to, available. Lucas.
About time. I'm in some deep shit here.
So you're not at your destination yet?
I'm stuck. We're stuck. There's a freaking lava river blocking our way.
Do you think you can cross it?
I don't know. Can you help me?
Still working on it. Any way you can help me?
I can try. I have a limited view of the surface of your planet, but there is one thing you could do.
What's that?
You have a lot of very useful tech on board that base. It's designed to overcome practically any obstacle. All you need is a properly trained crew. If you know what I mean.
More altars.
God.
What do you have for me?
Yeah. Figure it out yourself,
Still
huh?
don't get it, do you? That's a lot. If it helps, I have some news for you. Good news and, well, just news.
Okay. Alright, what's the bad news?
What's the bad news?
You didn't listen. There's no bad news. First of all, I've been informed that a rescue party is being organized.
Organized.
They want the Rapidium.
You mean they're not on their way yet? What the hell are you waiting
Yeah, that's weird.
Mr. Dolski, please, calm down. No matter how long the procession, it will always end up in church.
That.
What?
Yeah.
Just a thing my grandma used to say when I was a kid and tired
You and your
of doing my
grandma
homework.
need to.
Except this is not about your homework.
Sure. But you gotta understand, your mission got dispatched pretty far away. We still haven't mastered teleport.
How long will
How
it take
long do
them?
you think it'll take them to get organized?
All I can say is, they know it's an emergency.
Wow. That long?
They're still deciding on it,
Don't
is
you
what I'm
listen to me, man?
what I'm hearing.
I'm really trying to help.
I know. Your job to ensure our safety? I don't want to put that on, but I am curious. Let's do
I
it.
thought you were responsible for the navigation system. Isn't it your job to make sure we're safe wherever it sends us?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, isn't it? Making sure you're safe. Step by step, we'll get your procession safely to church.
Not religious, Lucas. Get over it.
So, what's the other news?
Well, I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but there's a request from my boss directly. Before we get you out of there, we want you to retrieve as much Rapidium as possible.
So they could justify the costs.
Figures. They don't want to lose their chance. Probably worthless to your higher-ups without Rapidium anyway.
It's sure gonna give your rescue mission wings, if that's your kind of incentive.
Of course.
My boss will want to speak to you shortly. And you'll see how important it is. He's not some kind of empty three-piece suit, if that's what you're afraid of.
I'm not afraid of it. I know it, you know.
Probably shouldn't be telling you this, but it was his idea to, you know, let you in on the branching procedure. By the way, is your altar doing any better?
I feel like I shouldn't be telling him anything.
Yeah. We're getting along pretty well now. Thanks.
That's very good to hear.
Is this about you wanting to talk to him again?
No. No, none of that. My boss put it out of my mind. That's not to mess things up even more.
Interesting.
So, you admit it's a mess.
What? No, we just... You know what? I'm not commenting on that. Talk to my boss about it.
This is such a weird situation. Don't worry about your boss.
Tell me more about this boss of yours. You mention him a lot.
He's the head of mining operations. Great mine. Very...
Money.
You'll see. Doesn't normally do this, you know. Talk to people on space missions in person.
Oh, I feel so blessed.
You should. He saved your life, in a way.
You saved my life, dude.
What's gonna happen to my altars back on Earth?
I don't know. I'm sure my boss will think of something. He always knows what to do.
I'm gonna be honest, guys.
You
We
either
can't.
really trust him, or you're very good at not saying anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe both?
No,
I'm not a natural talker.
me too, but
Ever tried working on it? You know, with a professional?
it's
Well,
hard.
Not really. But my sister wanted to be a therapist, and she practiced on me when I was 5.
Oh? And how did that go?
She turned to breeding hamsters.
Oh my god.
I hope you're not laughing.
I am laughing. Tell me more about your family,
Your
Lucas.
family seems interesting. Got any more stories about them?
It's a big family. Brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles.
Wow.
Yours?
Wish I had a big
I
family.
was the only child.
Wow. Can't imagine how that feels. Anyway, no time to talk about families now, right?
It's great to get to know you, Lucas. Considering, you know.
Okay. I better get back to work then.
Yes. Just remember about the Rapidium, Mr. Dolski. And wait for contact from my boss.
I wonder if we can... new life paths. Your life path has been updated. Turn around. Turn around. We have to go see. What are they talking about? Hang on. Develop a new plan. Is it in here? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No, we have to get off here soon, but I really need to figure out what this is all about. What? Look at all these new blips. The botanist? Why does it branch off? Just trust her. Oh, the botanist in the trailer, you see him, he's like, I really want to talk to my wife. It's your ex-wife, like the person you're playing's ex-wife. Ostrapidium 20. What about this one? Scientist. Path of Science. Lena supports it. Oh man. Who's this? The refiner? We don't need this yet, but I'm curious. Grant for her. The breaking free. Oh man, this is making me sad. Hang on, hang on, hang on. The technician. Off of the technician. So if we choose to clone the technician, instead of not following in father's footsteps, he does. So he still lives through standing up to him, and then he still decides to go with the miner. That's interesting. The doctor? Oh, instead of walking away at 15 years old, went to go try and do something. Those altars. Okay, we don't need this yet. Hopefully, you know, thank God. Shrink comfort? Comfort's all altars in the contemplation room. Oh, it's a shrink. Shrink as in, the mind doctor. Wow. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Is it me, or does it sound a bit artificial?
Artificial in the way of the video game. Hey. How's it going, dude? Oh, must have been from the radiation burn.
You look hurt. What happened?
Are you blind? I got too much radiation exposure. I feel awful.
Yeah. Action. Can't make light of his pain. Let's
We
see.
have to come up with a better radiation protection in the future.
Yeah. Make it our top priority, alright?
Got it.
For now, just remember to keep the radiation barrier on, okay? Radiation filters will speed up my recovery. At least when I'm inside.
That makes sense.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks.
Time for some more bad news.
It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Holy shit. What now?
Got this. It's okay. We have to keep going forward, right? Unless we think we could go back, go down a ways. I think tells me the rest of this planet's gonna be the same. We gotta find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve?
So now I'm smart, huh?
Still, even I might not be enough.
But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick. The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Here we go. New awareness ready. Oh, we gotta see who he is. Alright, so CDK pursue the path of science and be rich. Heck yeah. Research comes first. Oh. Oh, alright. So he went to college instead of pursuing a happy life with each other. Started drifting apart, the distance. I had a breakthrough though. Is that rupidium? Yeah, it is. Eyes on the prize at 30 years. What happens? Good focus. Success just around the corner. Both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far. Not as far as... Jeez, okay. Good to see she's done well for herself. That's good. Principal. Now let's get to work. Getting on board. All missions. They need you on board. Interesting. Yeah, this is the type of guy that we need. Let's go birth him. Well, let's go. I don't know what the right word is for that. Hey, Dolly. Progress time.
Molly?
Anytime
What are
7
you,
hours.
you little rascal?
Okay. Look at that. You look how tiny. Look at the get the baby photos in while you can. I wonder what number he's gonna be. Currently we're 1. Technician's 3. Dolly's 2, technically. Let's go fix our stuff. We have a lot of stuff that we should be doing. Maxwell.
Hello?
Jan Dolski. Finally. I've been impatient to meet you.
If I could put a face to the name.
Sure. You that big fish Lucas was mumbling about?
Terrence Maxwell. But yes, I am both his and your superior at mining operations. First of all, my heartfelt condolences.
Oh, whatever.
Losing the whole crew must have been hard on you.
Not really. Barely knew them.
Well, we are all grief-stricken down here. But also excited and proud of what you have achieved. I hope you grasp the significance of your discovery.
You have a guy who's
So,
coming in who might.
People know I found Rapidium?
We're keeping the news within a very limited circle. It's only wise for the time being.
Of course. Yeah. No reason to get everyone hyped up. Might still fail.
I can see you're a grown man, Jan. And you understand the stakes. I don't want to put pressure on you, but
Gonna anyways.
failure is not an option.
That's why you had me create my altars? You'd rather let me lose my mind than lose the Rapidium?
It was a long shot, I admit. But we were saving both.
You
Rapidium and you, Jan.
notice what came first?
Do you think it was a mistake?
Yeah, because you're gonna be a big corp. Why would we be happy we found Rapidium? We don't know what was at stake there. Why we need it so bad.
I think you're bullshitting me. What if I hadn't found Rapidium? You'd never go to such lengths to save me, would you?
What if? People like to use that phrase a lot, don't they?
You're not answering the question.
Well, you can actually learn the answer to that question. Many would envy you.
Let's just get one thing straight, Maxwell. I know you expect things of me, but I'm no hero.
Ah, heroism. Are you familiar with the works of Albert Camus?
You the whole game about rats? That has to be upon some. No.
Albert who?
A great writer and philosopher. Camus believed heroism was easy, accessible. For him, it was living a normal man's life that was a true challenge. Being decent. Doing the right thing. You are the first person to prove that we can actually excavate Rapidium in quantities that can really make a difference. A dream the biggest corporations have been chasing for over a decade now. Constantly failing. You say you're not a hero? Well, maybe I don't need you to be one. Maybe you should just carry on being a decent man, Jan Dolski.
Okay, you're buttering me up for something big here. Let's cut to the chase.
Hard-headed. I like that. You've probably noticed how different Rapidium looks in reality than on the training materials they showed you.
Why is that?
It changes form constantly. Its chemical structure is so volatile that it is almost impossible to capture two particles in the same state. A fleeting substance. Spectacular. But also very unstable.
How come it works then?
Not enough tests were run to explain that. The only sample ever found in space was researched inside a mobile base like your own, but it never made it back to Earth. It lasted long enough to demonstrate its amazing qualities, only to disintegrate somewhere between the Copernicus and the Hyades cluster.
That's weird.
So, you're afraid the Rapidium I found might not withstand the journey?
That would mean the altars don't
I know
stand it, right?
won't. That's why we came up with a special container for it. An Ark.
You mean like a box?
A hermetic module dedicated specifically to storing and transporting Rapidium. We have blueprints for it. Lucas should send the necessary data over to you by the time we finish talking. Constructing a Rapidium Ark should be your primary focus now.
Gotta get all the altars on there.
Listen, you're very convincing, but I'm afraid I just won't have the time to do it. I need to find a way forward before the sun comes up.
You're losing faith easily. Look how far you've come. You survived the landing.
I was lucky.
You found Rapidium.
Lucky.
Then you branched yourself and managed to get the base moving.
Again, lucky.
Would you really be happy with yourself if it all went to waste?
Waste? Wow. Is that what you consider saving my life?
Your life, my life. Let's face it, all it is a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes until once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
What can I say?
I don't know. But whatever you make of it, let me bare my soul to you. I think these are rare moments that matter. So, enough talking. Lucas said you had questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
So many questions.
What
Altars.
will happen to my altars when we get back?
I don't know. Yet. I don't need to tell you this is unprecedented. There are no good practices here. But I know one thing. You can trust me and Lucas completely. But if anyone else contacts you, it's absolutely vital you don't tell them anything about the existence of the altars.
See why, but why?
Why?
You know very well why, Jan. The law has been violated.
I thought Lucas said the branching was authorized.
You haven't been listening. There are no procedures for this sort of situation. There is no one who can officially authorize such an act.
What?
At the end of the day, it was your decision to branch yourself. It will be in your best interest to keep that in mind,
no.
considering the consequences.
I don't like the sound of this.
You're gonna have to just let me
We will come
flounder.
back to it later, I'm sure. Right now, I'll have to leave you shortly. Is there anything else?
The landing.
You know what happened to my crew?
Lucas showed me the records. I have a theory, but it's more of a hunch. I don't have any hard proof to support it.
What is it? Can you tell
What
me?
is it?
Well, I think it might have been the quantum processing unit that killed them.
What? But that's... No, that's crazy.
Do you read detective stories, Jan? The culprit always needs to have two things. A motive and a means. Well, it certainly had a means to do it.
But why?
Like I said, it's just a hunch. I'm afraid I won't have much more time for now, Jan.
Just one more,
Have
please.
any other questions?
The branching.
The branching procedure. There's a story there. Tell me.
It is something that has been tested long ago within Ally Corp. But for completely different reasons and, as you can imagine, in a much more rudimentary fashion.
Altering mind records? For whom?
I'm sorry, Jan. It's highly classified and I already told you too much. I think you deserve answers, but regarding this matter, like I said, things were tested just for a while. Not much came of it. Now, I'd love to keep on chatting, but I really will need to be ending this call soon. Do you have any more questions?
No. Guess not.
No.
I mean, yes,
I'm
but,
good.
you know.
Rapidium Arc, Jan. That's what you should focus on right now. Your secret is safe with me and Lucas. Once you come back with a remedy for Earth's ailments, nobody will think of punishing you for how you got it. Remember, Just do the right thing. Now, I really have to go, but it was a pleasure talking to you, and we will talk more, I promise. Until then.
This kind of... I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Mickey 17. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a slept-on movie, and more people should have watched it. I thought it was really fun, really good. What, I could go into that, right? This isn't a Mickey 17 review. It's illegal to clone yourself. I mean, we know why. We've seen what happens in Mickey 17, why they do it, and then for more the rich, powerful, they're like, oh, I'm gonna clone myself, live forever, yada yada. So he's like, do the right thing, but to him, doing the right thing is harder than just being a hero, right? And I have a feeling doing the right thing, no matter what we do, is gonna be wrong. Okay. The, Walter's ready. They didn't say born this time. Yeah, I see ya. Alright. Got the new altar, but first, Dolly. Found it.
Oh, Molly? How's the grass today?
Like, finally got some new greenhouse grass. Instead of that fake stuff. Here we go. So, for 5.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Hi.
Well, I'll be damned.
You're taking this much better than the other one.
You okay? Surprisingly okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good.
Prescription
Do
glasses?
You, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am.
No, this
So
one.
let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What?
Of Rapidium?
How much Rapidium is there? Did we get a breakthrough?
Or the breakthrough?
That's not the most important thing at the moment. Except for the fact it's the primary goal of the mission. Yes, but... Hey, wait. How do you know I found any Rapidium at all? Well... Isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight in the womb module, which could only lead to one conclusion: that my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses.
Whoa, this guy's scary smart.
And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right. It's
Wow.
impressive.
You're right. It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong?
Wish I could tell him about the conversation we had
The
with
whole crew
Maxwell or
is
whatever his name is.
They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired consciousness in a biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Gotta let him rest first. This sets the sun's far away.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you frustrated.
Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose. You're right. Why don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first.
Okay.
My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
This is so funny. We're really trying to take care of him. He's like, screw that nonsense. Let's do this. Like, okay. Okay, he's gonna go do stuff. They're all in the kitchen. Have y'all had a chance to meet? Talk? Hang on. What's he upset about? Angry? Uh-oh. Big rebellion. Okay. Since yet. Okay. He seems very angry. We're gonna try to at least talk to him, hear him out, maybe.
Hey, man. You're clearly angry. Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry.
I'm sorry.
So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down? Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick.
It would be a risk.
But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
Punch me. Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out. You don't want that. Trust me. But
Made him happy though.
I appreciate the offer.
I'll take a hit for you, dude. Anything to, well, you know. You getting? What's he getting? Nice. Just hanging out. Okay. I'm gonna go to the workshop and just do some upkeep stuff real quick.
Hey, that looks like our ship's cargo drop.
Oh. Cases. Alien. Murderous alien hides among the crew on of a space station. Friendship will be put to the test. That's just what we need.
Filled with the crew's personal items, including my stuff.
Movies. Yeah, find a way to watch it. That'd be great. Oh, they'll just love it. Especially wonder how the scientist guy is gonna like that.
A movie? Huh. Alicorp even thought of entertainment at the base.
Last photo. Oh, wow. Oh, this is cute. Heck yeah.
This is one of the things they told me to take on the mission. Things that will make you feel comfortable far away from home. Objects that trigger good memories. Typical corporate bullshit. All done. Should I take care of this now?
Organics outpost? Sure, if you want. Don't feel like you have to. Man, he's crushing stuff. The altars have gathered in the kitchen. Give me 30 seconds. Hey guys, can I join the party?
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
They both had joy.
Cheers.
Cheers. So proud of you two. Can I talk to you real quick? If you have a moment? How was your day?
So, how are you? Settling in all right? Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however uncomfortable the angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Yes. Gotta run it better?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them.
Okay.
Remember to include all unpredictable variables in the equation. That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance. All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze. Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
You don't need to be food. Building's important.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team-building exercise on my list. The people are there for the mission, not the other way around.
Still treat them like people, though.
Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed. So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back. You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
We're really bad at socializing and meeting this new person. We're intimate in the sense of we know each other, but we don't know each other. Last time I said I understand how you feel, the other guy didn't like that. This guy, probably not gonna understand, because... Or, yeah, he's probably gonna feel that same way, so we're just gonna...
Turning it over in your head won't get you anywhere. You should focus on the work you need to do here and now. I never thought I'd say it, but... yes.
Oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Let's get Rapidium back to Earth, and maybe later... we'll see.
Alright, everyone's going to bed for the night. Like, we should... I want to see him in the morning, though. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave this one here so I can catch up. The sun is far away. I don't know how much... Day 10. Wow, how did we get to day 10 already? Look at the altar, see how everyone's doing. Almost healed, needs 18 more hours. Changed for him. Base maintenance. Well, I'm gonna leave this here. I gotta go edit, do all that stuff. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later. Oh gosh.